welcome to video 2. So this is about there's a book for that database, and I'm going to delve into each column and how you can adapt to change, delete and add things to it so it suits your needs. So first of all, we have the name, which I think I mentioned in the previous video that you can change the name. You can also change the color of the background, and you can also add different icons. So you could add a different book icon there. So the first column is the name, and this is just a text box. So you can copy and paste things into this box, and so it's very adaptable. Now the author's box is, as you can see, they're color coded, and so these are a bit like tags, so you can actually sort by the tags that you see within the database. So first of all, I'm going to show you how you can add or delete. So if you go to this to the pull down menu, and you see edit field, and here you can see these are the authors that I have added to the list. And you can quickly add an option here, and you can delete by clicking on the cross. As you can see, John Rocco is out of alphabetical order, so you can just click alphabetize and then it will put all your lists in order. So I'll delete this blank one. Then we've got the cover. So this field is actually an attachment field. An attachment means you can add an attachment, just like in an email. So you can add an image, you can have a PDF, a document. And up here, I should have mentioned that you can actually change the name of the column. So if you wanted to adapt this column for something else, you could rename it and add whatever you wanted to add. Also, if you wanted to delete a column, at the bottom of the pull down menu is delete field. Now the topics is a bit like the author field. In the author field you can only add one name, but in the topic field this time it's multiple select. So that means you can add many different tags to each of these cells, and you can see I've added quite a lot of different topics. And again, they're not in order because whatever you add last goes to the bottom of the list. So I will click alphabetize and then everything's back in order. Then we've got notes, and a bit like the author, sorry, the name of the book, this is a text field, but what's different is that you can enable rich text formatting. So that means you can add, as well as typing in this box, you can also add links to it as well. Talking about links, I have added links to the Children's Library Lady website that relate to the books, and you'll find activities and read aloud questions, and this field is URL, so you can just add a link in there. Now, like the topics column, this is, you can add multiple tags in here. I've just added 4 types of books in, for example, and as you know, I work with picture books, which is why they all have picture book, and then I've added non-fiction. These 2 columns are both checkboxes, and you can just click on and off if you have it. Location is just like type of book and topic. I've added a few fields in, and then you can add here whatever you want. And then the last 2 boxes are text boxes, so you can just type in here whatever is suitable, or if you don't want to use a standards field, then you can just click on there and you can delete it. As you will see in most of the columns, you'll see the little information logo. If you click on that, it will, I've just added in a really brief description of what those columns mean or what you can do with it. Obviously, if you delete the column, then that information will go. In the next video, I'm going to show you how I use this database with the books that I use for all the book lists on the Children's Library Lady website.